I just made a, what's it called? I just made a, what, crap, how do I keep forgetting what it's called? Live, yeah, YouTube. No, I think my name is bouncy088pear's. My name is bouncy088pear's. Please don't play that. That's too cringy. Wait, just watch me play, okay?
These guys are professional thieves with money at stake, so don't expect to walk in Mirror Park.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't. I'll set up donations later. Meow. Crap, now I have to check the comments too. I'll check your comment in a second. Oh!
Looks like you're almost at the cargo ship. Get on board, climb the stack, and access the container with the car in it. Then bring the car to my people and we'll get it out of the country. The car is a late 50s Lamborghini Casco. Reshkovsky says it's a classic. I call it leverage. You're going to think it's a pain in the ass. Look out for their people on the ship. You don't want to start a fight with them until you have to. The car's in a locked container at the top of the stack. You'll need to climb up to it and shoot open the lock.
I've got it. Soon as I stop, I'll check your comment. Oh, don't tell me I have to go all the way over here. James really have a butt day.
You're not allowed here. 안 가면 죽는다.
Are they wearing like super duper heavy armor? Are you actually serious? No! Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I die? Such a bot. And I just started playing GTA. Yeah, it's not really my fault then. Kill, font, 1, 2, 3. Nobody hit X. All I ever wanna do is flex on it. What is that?
Looks like you're almost at the cargo ship. Get on board, climb the stack, and access the container with the car in it. Then bring the car to my people and we'll get it out of the country. Look out for their people on the ship. You don't want to start a fight with them until you have to. The car's in a locked container at the top of the stack. You'll need to climb up to it and should open the lock. Top of the stack. Climb up there and get the car.
I am a bot. I am a bot. Ever heard of the one and only bot? I have no other ones. This one looks good. Yeah, I probably was too late. A sniper again? I'm such a bot. Can you turn that down a little? I don't want to talk about it. Well, this time I got sniped. If you get sniped, It's not my fault. And of course. Of course. Oh, we have to restart. Never mind. All 30 on that.
Look out for their people on the ship. You don't want to start a fight with them until you have to. The car's in a locked container at the top of the stack. You'll need to climb up to it and shoot open the lock. Looks like you're almost at the cargo ship. Get on board, climb the stack, and access the container with the car in it. Then bring the car to my people and we'll get it out of the country. Top of the stack. Climb up there and get the car.
Yo, let's snipe. Snipe. Yo, how much health do these dudes have? Again, at least I didn't die. Somebody quit. Oh, that boy? I didn't even realize he was in the chat. But that boy Junior. It's only 11. Okay. Gotta be the police. What? Who left? $12.50 on that. That 1,000? Is that 10,000? Nah. Rather just do some. Rather just earn some money. I'll check your comment in a second. James, what did you say now? Ah, I'm not next! No, I am never ever gonna be next. No, James, I don't want to be next. I don't know. Who is James? I thought that was the wood versus a motorbike. This song's gonna get copyrighted the instant. Murder! You're not the devil, James. I mean, actually? Donna, Batman. I don't even know. Ooh, 2 beers. Equipment upgrades, staff upgrades. And stealing supplies is fun. We're gonna be grinding that till we get max. Sell some of that.
So, we know a security company's moving what we need. We just don't know which van they're using. Keep hitting their cars till you get the supplies.
Which one's closest? All I gotta say to this one is bet. Oh, I have to go over that mountain. That's gonna suck. It won't take that long. Havana Canera. Dunk of that. Do I even have any more sticky bombs? Whoa, I'm leaving, God. Those dudes are mean. Is this LeBron? Oh, it's... okay. I'm gonna count it up. Explain how I died. Explain. Well, I run faster than the Flash. I need to become a triathlete. I'm either a pro racer and a triathlete, or just a pro racer. Yeah, got me on psycho. Yoink! I'm dead. At least I didn't die. Just walking so slow over to my bike. I'm actually gonna take this way just cause I don't feel like dying over again. That hurt. Oh, come on. Crap. A minute. Brand new. I slowed down. Wait. Now let's see where. How come I just couldn't go through downtown? It's straight ahead. Oh, you see me actually thinking about traffic? Huh. I'm not speeding, I'm just going really fast. The frick? Stop checking your phone. Treasure? Bet. Run for your life. I feel like one. Motorcycle pleasant return. Let's get close to home. Well, everybody's in Los Santos, so that's gonna kinda suck. And they can't snipe me. Oh, I'm probably gonna go flying. Don't do it. Don't let that. That's a long car. Oh, that was a fire truck. I lost my unicorn horn. In real life. Somebody running as fast as they can. And GTA. GTA, somebody running as fast as they can. Yeah. How slow is this car? 20. It should start going down. Max is 60 miles per hour. Yeah, are you guys seeing this? I swear I could run faster than this. If there's not a lake down here, I was just about to yellow it. But there's a freaking yellow is not real. You live 50 times GTS. Don't flip over. No. I'm dead. Time to flip again. Yeah, or at least close to it now.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on you when you're sleeping. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Best Trends. Now in today's video, we're taking a look at 5 Fortnite YouTuber fan meetups gone horribly wrong. YouTuber fan meetups can go absolutely insane. And these are actually going to be the most gone wrong fan meetups that have ever happened. On that kind of sounded weird, but whatever. One of the final meetups does get pretty insane, you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But you guys, let's jump straight on into the video. Number 5, Logan Paul. This year is actually a pretty crazy fan meetup, so this wasn't actually like meant to be a real meetup. Logan Paul decided he just wanted to go to VidCon. And well, obviously everyone is going to end up swarming him. This is literally when Logan Paul was the biggest YouTuber on the entire platform. And well, it was like 2 years ago, 2017 I believe. And well, he ends up getting swarmed so badly that security are literally trying to kick him out. It's honestly one of the craziest.
You're bikers, right? Because the buyer wants the product biked into the back of a truck. It's good to go when you are.
The water to get to him, it's honestly absolutely insane, you guys. You need to see this clip. Let me share with you right now.
Oh God. Oh, it's not that bad. Unless I have to kill people. That's a truck, boys. Oh, this is genius. I feel like I'm gonna get kidnapped. That was easy. Zero gravity. I thought it just shakes it off.
Hey, it's LJT. You ready for some truth? Business is flat, okay? We've got no growth. According to the mails in my junk box, growth is everything. So, hire some new bodies. Let's see some alpha. Okay, out for now.
Well, he was a good sport about it. And the kid who made this video is super disrespectful. What he does is he approaches Ninja as a fan. He probably is a fan of Ninja. What he does is ask him who is better, Ninja or Tifu. And of course, Ninja's not gonna say I'm better. And of course, Tifu
Okay,
is not gonna say Tifu.
invoice
He's like,
paid,
I don't answer questions like
and
that.
we have a sale.
This was during the time when
Currency's
Ninja
in your wallet.
literally were battling to see who the best player in the world is. And well, he goes on and starts like talking trash to Ninja pretty much. It's honestly super awkward. So let me go and roll the clip for you.
Hey, who's better, Tifu or you? Come on, man.
Tifu's a great player, man.
I know he's pretty good.
You'll never know, man. Battle Royale.
I think Tifu is better. All right,
Go find Tifu.
All right, go get a hug.
Look at me like, man. Number 3, Tifu. This one here honestly isn't bad, and it's actually quite amazing.
Hey, I know we've got that other thing. You're still working on that, right? Right, great. Okay, well, I've got something else, something so...
Tournament, I'm pretty sure he played with Kitty Plays or something like that. And then he goes and actually does a fan meetup for his fans that are just seeing him on the street, and they all kind of swarm them together.
We go to room, let's see what's the property. Ah, come on.
And they all absolutely love seeing Tifu, of course, because he's their favorite Fortnite player. And it's kind of cool to see that he has fans that are even in Japan. That's super awesome, you guys. But he ends up doing a fan meetup, and then they just take photos, and it honestly looks super fun. You guys can see this. Check it out.
Perfect cash. Ooh, I got the money. What about all?
Number 2, Ninja. Here we have one where Ninja is doing the New Year floss dance. And, well, you guys, it clearly went absolutely horribly wrong. For him, nobody does this dance move, and well, to be honest, there's a decent reason for it, though. Everyone was super drenched in rain, and it honestly looked pretty miserable, so I don't blame people for not dancing. I would have sat there frozen as well, because it looked cold, it was pouring down rain, they're in New York City, like, it's cold outside, you guys. Like, it did not look fun being there for the ball drop. But you guys, I bet if it was a nice night, and there wasn't pouring down rain, and it could have been a little cold, obviously, and that would have warmed them up, but everyone would have been doing the dance, you guys. Like, they would have been doing the floss, but it wasn't the case here, you guys. Let me go and show the clip to you.
Music on. We're getting ready.
So wet.
So wet. So awesome. Should we count down? Ready to get some tunes on?
Really ready?
And 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Hold up. Come on, baby. We got someone. Come on, man. I want to see the crowd. Get it going. You got it? You've been working. I'm like, hey, my wife, where you man? You want to come up? Everyone's awesome. Get it. Come on, baby. Show me what you got. Show me what. Just move. If you got no one, just move. It's all I want to see some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement. actually a really heartwarming one. And a young boy who's on the stage having a chat with another person ends up getting surprised by his two favorite streamers, Dr. Lupo and Ninja. And they end up having a conversation together that honestly was amazing. Super exciting probably for him to be able to like meet his favorite streamers. I definitely would want to meet my favorite streamer, my favorite actor, actress, or whatever it is. You guys are my favorite YouTuber. It would be super awesome, and I bet you guys would want to do that as well. So you guys, you end up going and actually get to meet Ninja and Dr. Lupo, and it was probably a dream come true for him. Let me show you the clip.
I want to talk about a little bit more, but I think first, we actually have a surprise for you, and they should be making their way out on stage right now. They're being very sneaky.
Oh, it's internal.
As ninjas.
Then we might win. It's internal.
Ever? Oh god. I would say it's high right now between Fortnite and Final Fantasy 11.
What about yours?
Mine has been Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo for a super long time. Because I'm a big nerd. I've played RPGs and stuff for forever, but he's never beaten it though because he falls asleep. He's just sorry. It's all like, he's old. So when we did the Clips for Kids event back in April, Ben actually had sent me a video that was about you. And never in a million years did I think I'd actually get to look you in the eyes and tell you how inspirational you are. I hope you know that. You're super, super strong. Right? Exactly. Go Fortnite. Little X. For sure, dude. Give you a hug.
Well, there you have it, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a big old thumbs up on it. Also, go down below and hit that big old red subscribe button and tap the bell next to it so you guys never miss another video. And you guys, right now, you'll probably be seeing some videos on the screen. Make sure you tap that video on the screen right now to continue watching some of my amazing content. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. I'm gonna beat you! No, you're not, dude. I'm in first place. Not for long because I got a red shell. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Modern cities are as inspiring as they are problematic. Humanity faces ever-increasing challenges of the future, and many enterprising companies have come up with inventions that benefit both cities and citizens. So let's take a look at some genius inventions that should be implemented in every city. Number 20, bright bike lanes. Cycling in any busy city can be hazardous, but there are ways. Take this bright idea from a town in northern Poland. This bike path was created using thousands of tiny luminophores, a synthetic material that emits a low level of light for 10 hours, then recharges itself during the day. The self-sufficient bike paths don't require electricity and provide safety to those cycling at night, which is the definition of a win-win, and they look pretty amazing too. Number 19. Pedal chargers. Around 20 different cities all over France have already implemented this exciting invention that allows you to charge your phone by using pedal power. Mainly situated in train stations and airports, the bike and charge table created by sustainable energy company WeWatt aims to promote an active lifestyle while making sure your phone doesn't die. Bike users can also enjoy free Wi-Fi. They should have these at fast food restaurants. Number 18. Rolling benches. While this may look like a modern version of an old-fashioned clothes dryer, it's actually something that can keep your pants drier. The rolling bench was created by South Korean designer Sungwoo Park to solve the problem of soaked benches in city parks. If the bench's exposed surface is wet, you can just turn the handle to reveal the dry side, and your seat is ready. Super simple stuff from South Korea, but a great solution to the tired legs versus swampy cheeks dilemma. Number 17. speeding ticket robot. As any police officer will tell you, routine traffic stops can be dangerous, and officers would rather conduct them from a safe distance. Enter the speeding ticket robot. This real-life RoboCop allows officers to question drivers from their patrol car by use of an extendable arm on which the robot sits. The robot has a camera scanner for documents and deploys a spike arm in front of the offender's wheels to stop them fleeing. The robot can print and issue tickets, so just think of it like a Xerox machine with a badge. They even gave it its own helmet. Number 16. Adopt a tree. Increasing the amount of trees, enhance the canopy of urban areas, is one of the most cost-efficient and effective strategies for mitigating the urban heat island effect and adapting to climate change. But lots of trees in major cities are dying out as they age or are crowded out by the concrete jungle. To incentivize tree planting, the city of Melbourne created the Urban Forest Visual. The website helps incentivize people to plant as they age or are crowded out by the concrete jungle. To incentivize tree planting, the city of Melbourne created the Urban Forest Visual. The website helps incentivize people to plant new trees. Different species of individual trees are marked by different symbols, and their color represents their life expectancy. This gives individuals and city planners the information needed to efficiently plant more diverse tree species. Number 15. Bus fare. New York City is known for its heavy traffic, but imagine if you could change the traffic signals to your benefit. Surprisingly, the Big Apple's new electric buses can do just that. Sensors in both the buses and traffic lights allow buses to either extend green lights or change red ones as they approach. This prioritization technique has already led to a 20% reduction in travel times. The zero-emission buses are also charged by an overhead power arm that attaches to the roof for quick and easy turnaround. Taking the bus just got a whole lot faster. Devices that communicate with each other through the internet, and a system like this could provide the key to smart city optimization. Networks of sensors are already used to monitor air pollution levels and traffic concentration, but we could see these sensors extend into other areas such as waste collection. In Amsterdam, for instance, over 2,000 bins are equipped with sensors that tell waste companies exactly when the bin needs to be emptied, which ultimately reduces time spent emptying half-full bins. This has made the city cleaner as overflowing bins are emptied on time. The uses for an IoT comprised of sensors is potentially limitless, which definitely classifies it as a genius invention. Number 13. VR urban planning. Picture this. There's a large development going on in your neighborhood, and you're not sure how you feel about it. At the moment, it's an ugly construction site. So how do you know what it's going to look like? DLR Studios have the answer in their combination of architecture blueprints and virtual reality. VR-enabled designs will allow locals and prospective buyers to immerse themselves in the finished building project well before it's completed. The technology could help to solve community issues with urban planning and give potential pre-buyers a better idea of what their property might look like, inside and out. Number 13. Smart street lighting. As energy-saving ideas go, smart street lights really live up to their name. These lights can adjust their brightness according to surrounding light intensity and can sense the movement of people and vehicles. If there's an emergency, street lights can be increased to maximum levels for visibility, and they'll also let engineers know if they've stopped working. Smart street lighting has already seen widespread implementation in cities like Miami, Paris, and Madrid, which now boast between 225,000 to 500,000 connected streetlights each. New research shows that wider deployment of smart street lighting could save up to $15 billion by 2023. Talk about shedding light on inefficiency. Number 12. Internet exchange safe zone. The online marketplace can be a treacherous place to purchase goods, but it's often where the best deals are found. Sometimes people meet up in person to make an exchange, which can be an even more dangerous situation. Fortunately, there's a solution. Internet exchange safe zone. The Cal Maritime Police Department in California has designated one of these safe zones outside their station so that people can trade their goods securely under the watchful eye of a CCTV camera. Local governments in the U.S. have already made their own exchange safe zones in response to a spate of meetup-related crimes. I think they should be everywhere. Number 11. Intelligent city trees. Air quality control is a serious problem for cities, but the German company Green City Solutions could provide an answer. This is the city tree, which the company claims is the world's first biotech air quality filter.
The large green installation, which doubles as a bench, uses specific moss cultures to filter out particles and nitrogen oxides. The city tree has a fully automated water and nutrient supply that utilizes IoT technology to decide exactly what the plant needs, while also monitoring the nearby air pollution. According to the WHO, 7 million people die per year from air pollution. So what exactly are we waiting for? Number 10. Solar-powered e-tree. They say that money doesn't grow on trees, but electricity can, according to Israeli company Sologic, who have invented a tree-shaped arrangement of solar panels. The tree generates electricity, but also provides a shaded area with benches, free Wi-Fi, charging points, and a water trial for animals. The tree also lights up at night and has a usable LCD screen, which has proven popular with locals in Bethlehem. The e-tree now has locations in China, the US, and France, and part of its genius is that it seeks to blend renewable energy and community into a shared space. Not only that, but it also gives us a glimpse of what robots will plan in the post-human future. Number 9. Autonomous goods trains. One of the main problems in highly urbanized areas is the presence of large, noisy, polluting vehicles delivering goods. But since we'll always need goods, how can we change this situation? This concept video by Volvo proposes a goods train made up of self-driving carriages that can split off and recouple according to the changing needs of suppliers and customers. The electric carriages would be charged up as they are loaded and unloaded, reducing emissions and downtime. The idea itself is pretty revolutionary and would take a lot of investment to develop, but the potential increase in efficiency and ecology would certainly be worth the money. Number 8. Neon traffic poles. Ukraine has employed a simple but effective solution to traffic light visibility: LED signal poles. The bright green and red signal poles make it hard to miss a change in signal, but they also look very futuristic. They're useful if a large vehicle is blocking your view, or if you're too far forward at an intersection. The aim is to reduce road rage and cut the time in which vehicles remain at a standstill after the light turns green. While not the most advanced technology, I think we'll see more of these poles in the future. Number 7. Smart parking spaces. Parking in cities like London, Amsterdam, or San Francisco can be a nightmare. But would it be so hard if you knew exactly which spaces were available? Smart parking company Park Eagle offers a solution in the form of a smart sensor that can sense if a space is free or not. The sensors can also communicate with one another to check spaces where there aren't any sensors. They then send this information to users so they can navigate to a space via Park Eagle's app. The app could potentially reduce emissions and wasted time as drivers will spend less time searching for a spot. Number 6. Wastewater filter nets. Plastic pollution is a serious worldwide crisis. But this mini-city in Western Australia may have found a small-scale solution. Residents of Kwinana attached large nets made by the company's stormwater systems to 2 large drainage pipes in order to protect the nearby Henley Wildlife Reserve from plastic pollution. The nets collected 815 pounds of trash in just a few months and only cost the city $13,900 to design, manufacture, and install. This simple, cheap, and effective solution demonstrates how easy it can be to reduce plastic waste, and the idea will surely net big investments in the future. Number 5. High heel grills. High heel wearers in cities everywhere can finally relax. No more will you have to worry about getting your heel stuck in a grate and possibly having to take the whole grate home like this girl did. With these thoughtful steel foot pads, which are commonplace in Calgary and parts of New York, you can stride over those metal death traps with confidence. Are these really necessary, I hear you ask? Bet your stilettos they are. Number 4. Train foot spa. I don't know about you, but whenever I'm on a speeding intercity train, this thought always pops into my head. I could really use a foot spa. As it turns out, the Japanese train companies had the same thought and turned my dream into a reality. I give you the Tori, a high-speed train that features 2 soothing foot paths, each 2.4 meters long and able to sit 4 people side by side. Every traveler is allowed 15 minutes of relaxation and gazing out of the window with feet submerged. The foot spa is designed so that the water cannot splash out even when the train sways hard. Number 3. 3D train floor. For many people working in cities, the daily commute can be a real bummer. But would staring at the carriage floor be so depressing if it had a watery 3D ripple effect? To promote a university-level Olympics competition in 2017, the Taiwanese subway replaced its flooring with tracks and fields from various sports, including the surface of a swimming pool. The successful campaign boosted morale and increased attendance at the event, which shows how even temporary aesthetic changes can generate lots of fun, as well as funding. Number 2, skyrise creator. There are many reasons why Singapore is a model city, but one of the things that make it so beautiful is its use of vertical gardens. The treehouse is arguably the best example of this, ever since it set a Guinness World Record in 2014 for being the world's largest vertical garden. The lush foliage on the outside of the building filters out pollutants, and the insulation provided by the plants massively reduces the building's cooling costs, saving up to $19,000 per year. This vertical green lung is an excellent example of the kind of things smart cities will need to introduce in the future. Not because of any particularly complex technology, but because it acknowledges the need for clean air and vegetation in the urban environment. Number 1, PaveGen. Are you tired of your sidewalk not doing anything useful? Well, this company has come up with a groundbreaking new way of using your footsteps to generate electricity. PaveGen states that their electromagnetic induction technology uses compressible tiles to generate around 5 watts of energy per footstep, enough to run an LED street lamp for 30 seconds. The company also collects footfall data that can be used by retail businesses and advertisers for specific ad targeting. So walk on it at your informational peril. Have you come up with any genius inventions that every...
To shady practices, the food industry has a lot of secrets, but they just want you to think about their yummy products, nothing else. Well, it's important to know about the things you eat. Whether you love eating meat or choose not to isn't really the question. Here are some crucial facts you should know about the food you eat. Number 10. A lot of antibiotics go into meat. Did you know that 80% of the antibiotics produced in the world are fed to animals? Most of them don't actually go to human beings. That's what a study in 2011 revealed. Now, you might think that's not all that bad. It probably makes your meat safe and healthy, right? Well, unfortunately, that's not the full story. The actual reason is that antibiotics help generate rapid growth artificially, which makes sure that the livestock is as big as they can be. Unfortunately, this can have harmful consequences for the world. That's because the overuse of antibiotics is really dangerous. It can help the rise of superbacteria, which are resistant to antibiotics, and that's not good for anyone, cattle or people. Number 9. Food companies are hiding sugar. Nowadays, it's pretty much common knowledge that you should avoid sugar as much as possible. It's bad for your teeth, it contains no essential nutrients, it can help you develop diabetes, and all sorts of other problems. If you want to live a healthy life, you know it's all about consuming it in moderation. To put it in perspective, we actually eat in just 8 days the same amount of sugar people from the 1700s ate over an entire year. Surely that's not a good thing. Well, food companies don't want you to stop buying their products because they have too much sugar. So they devised a sneaky little solution. Some companies hide the true amount of sugar inside of a product by mixing up different ingredients. How so? Well, here are some of the labeled names you'll see used instead of sugar. High fructose corn syrup, cane crystals, dextrose, evaporated cane juice, agave nectar, or fruit juice concentrate. All of these are basically sugar, just with different names. This way, companies make sure that sugar doesn't appear at the top of the ingredients list on the back of the box. So most people don't actually realize how much actual sugar they're actually consuming. Next time you're in the supermarket, try checking the ingredients list and see how many of these you can spot in the wild. Number 8. Monsanto's secrets. Of all the food corporations out there, Monsanto sometimes feels like they're gunning for the title of the worst. The list of things they probably wish to keep hidden is pretty extensive. Monsanto was one of the first companies to genetically modify a plant cell in 1983. It started producing genetically modified crops that were resistant to their own herbicide, called Roundup. These seeds were marketed as a safer and healthier alternative to other competitors. With that, Monsanto took over the market. Most farmers now use Monsanto's products. The seeds that they sell, however, contain a Monsanto-owned patent in their genes. So only Monsanto can say who gets to plant their seeds or who doesn't. Not all farmers went with these new crops, however. Some decided to stay with their old seeds. There's one problem, though. Monsanto has actually sued many farmers, accusing them of having used their GMO seeds without permission. In virtually all the cases, however, those farmers didn't use the seeds willingly. Unwanted seeds actually flew into their crops from neighbors' farms who used Monsanto's seeds. Worst of all, these seeds would actually destroy the organic farmer's crop. So, many farmers had their crops destroyed and then were driven to bankruptcy by having to defend themselves in court. That's not all. Another little secret Monsanto wants to keep hidden? They aren't a big fan of bees, because these genetically modified crops have been created to self-pollinate. They don't need bees to do that for them. In fact, many speculate that bees are actually getting in the company's way because they're a way to break their monopoly by naturally creating foods outside of the company's patent. However, when bees try to pollinate a GM flower or plant, it gets poisoned and dies, mostly because of Monsanto's pesticide Roundup, which is used in conjunction with their GM crops. Monsanto, of course, denies all this, but with their track record, do you really believe them? Number 7, your shrimps are dirty in a lot of ways. Did you know that most of the shrimps sold worldwide are imported from countries like Thailand and Indonesia? They're grown in a type of farm, which are actually crowded and filthy pools, full of antibiotics, disinfectants, and pesticides. Most pesticides used, in fact, are actually banned in places like the U.S. These pools are so dense and dirty that many shrimps actually die in it. Not only that, many prawn farms slice open and cut off the eyes of female shrimps to make them breathe faster, as it causes them to develop mature ovaries. This practice, called eye stalk ablation, happens in almost all prawn hatcheries around the world. It has been reported that the eye stalks fully regenerate after a few months, but scientists agree that they do show traumatized reactions when this treatment is performed. That's not all the problems with shrimp farms, however. This type of farm shrimp also causes harm to the environment. Plus, many of these productions actually use slave labor. Next time you're feeling hungry for some shrimp, maybe first check where it comes from. Number 6. Many cheese products aren't cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? It's delicious and it goes on pretty much everything. But if you look closely, the cheese you're eating might not actually be cheese. It's all on the label. If a product is labeled as a cheese product, that's because it isn't real cheese. Large-scale dairy producers actually replace milk with processed milk concentrates or whey protein concentrates in many of their products. Why? To save money, of course. However, as a result, you can't actually call the end product cheese, hence the term cheese product. Some examples of cheese products include processed sliced cheese, cheese sticks, and some shredded cheese brands. That doesn't happen just with cheese, though. While many products claim to be one thing on the front of their boxes, that's often just a marketing name. The legal name usually appears in smaller print, somewhere else on the box. If you want to always be sure of what you're eating, always read the back of the box. Number 5. Pregnant pigs are confined to tiny crates. Pregnant pigs don't get preferential treatment, unfortunately. Millions and millions of pregnant pigs are actually kept in very small cages, usually called gestation crates. These crates are so small that the pigs can't even turn around. They also have slated concrete floors. Why is that, you ask? So that all the waste that the pigs eject just slides down the pits that are underneath them. They spend 4 months inside these crates, their full pregnancy. At the end of it, these pigs usually suffer from ulcers, abscesses, and sores. In such harsh living conditions that many countries have actually banned this practice, like the UK and Sweden. Number 4.